So I just figured this out, or I just heard this, and it blew my mind. Did you know that Brad Pitt is not Brad Pitt's real name?
I knew that. I know there's a lot of people without the.
Yeah, there's a lot. I didn't know.
Well,
I don't know what it is though.
It's like William.
Yeah.
William Pitt.
William Brad Pitt.
Oh, well, it's still the
See,
same.
that's at least a understandable.
Yeah, but I just thought his name was Brad Pitt.
Dude, there's a lot of
Brad
actors.
is like a first name.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of actors that don't use their real names.
You know, one of the reasons for it is because of the Screen Actors Guild, and if someone has your name already, you have to have a different name. That's why people use middle names and stuff. So it's not even because they don't want to use their real name; it's because they can't.
Yeah, that makes sense. But never knew that. Blew my mind.
There can never be a repeat actor with the same name.
I don't think so. If they were in the Screen Actors Guild, I'm not 100% sure on this fact.
What about Sinbad the Pirate and Sinbad? Oh, okay, never mind. Sinbad the Pirate's a cartoon.
Yeah, but like you'll have to have like there can't. I don't know if Michael J. Fox was that because there was already a Matthew Fox. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
I mean, that does make sense. They don't want to give credit to
like here
somebody.
I just Googled it real quick. Jamie Foxx. You know his real name?
What?
Eric Marlon Bishop.
Oh, that's way off.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
yeah.
Like I never thought about it, and somebody was like, "Yeah, like that's not his name." I'm like, "Yeah, it is."
Nope.
Michael Caine is Maurice Joseph Micklewhite.
I don't know.
And see, he's an old guy. Like that's a long time ago when he would have came up with that name. That's a pretty bad name, though.
Nicolas Cage.
I knew that wasn't his real name, right?
His name's Nicholas Kim Coppola.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
Is he related to Francis Coppola?
Why he didn't want to be known for being the nephew of grandfather director Freya. Even kind of more impressive. But yeah,
I'd rather have that name.
There's a ton.
Like
Katy Perry,
like Cage,
John Legend, Elton John.
Yeah, Elton
Miley
John,
Cyrus.
Elton John has a crazy name too, I think.
Blake Lively.
Isn't like Theodore or something like that?
Something like that.
There's a lot.
It's like an old.
What would your name be?
Probably, I don't know. I don't want to say my real name, but my name's pretty unique. So
Buck Naked.
Yeah, it's
that'd be my point starting name.
No.
Your screen name? What would your screen name be?
Yeah.
Well, there's never been anybody with my name, so I'd probably just use my real name. But if not, I don't know.
You should go middle name, last name.
No.
Your middle name's sick, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into this.
All right. Someone's a little shy.
I'll just put my whole government out there, you know.
No,
That's what I was wasn't saying anything.
I get it.
It's fine. I don't care. But yeah, nobody in Hollywood uses their real name. I would think.
Now that I think of it, yeah, it makes sense. But
I would think of some shit. I'd be like Pierre Moon.
Moon?
Yeah. I like the name Pierre. The other day, that was our band name.
Yeah.
Fake band name. Pierre the Astronaut.
Which I think is a pretty decent
It's
name.
a pretty good name. All right, that's stupid.
Welcome to the Extra Medium Show.
And we are back with another one. Welcome to the Extra Medium Show. I am Corey.
I'm Alex.
Shaman.
It sounded like you were about to say you're Al. I thought you were about to say I'm Al.
You could call me Al.
Just call me Al.
I don't mind it.
Anyway, today, a little special for you. We're having, or we're not having.
We're hosting.
Netflix originals.
Yep. Movies and TV.
Yeah, because
we're
I
doing
feel like
movies and TV?
I feel like
Yeah.
there is more TV They do
Yeah.
produce
Well, we'll just do
more
our
TV.
favorites then, because we're not just going to go listing everything, obviously.
Oh, I was in alphabetical order and everything.
Okay, well, pull up a chair.
Really?
No.
Pull up a chair for the next 4 hours, and Alex is going to...
Give an in-depth analysis.
Yeah.
What do you think of Netflix originals?
Like my favorite or what comes first? I guess they're different.
Let me ask your opinion on Netflix originals, and then ask you what's your favorite Netflix original.
Okay. Pro.
Your pro original. Yeah, I think the more
Is
content,
that
the better.
what you were asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know why you'd be against it. That's a stupid question.
What's the office's policy on masturbation?
Pro.
Peaky Blinders.
Hmm.
And now
choice.
Peaky Blinders didn't start on Netflix, which is the case for a few shows. It started on BBC, I believe. And I don't know if it just didn't get picked up or Netflix just bought it outright. But Netflix started producing it. And that show is top tier entertainment.
Yeah, it is. It's a very good show. Like, that's one of the first ones I think of when I think
Yeah.
of Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so good.
It is.
I hope that they're supposed to make, or there's rumors of them making a movie. That'd be really cool.
That'd be cool. Depends on like how, like the storyline though.
Have you seen the last season yet?
No.
Oh, well, see, you gotta watch that, and then you'll be like, oh, okay. And then there's a brand new one that I got sucked into, but I only caught bits and pieces of it. Wednesday.
Yeah, the Addams Family.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it, but people at work talk about it and say it's good.
it's very good.
It's quirky.
Yeah, yeah. And it's just about mostly or just almost all about Wednesday. Like the other characters are in there, but
They're supporting her.
right.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's good. It's good.
Shaman.
See, I'm mixed on for or against, because they put out some good ones,
Yeah.
some real bangers, but then they put out some just like garbage, and it's just like,
Well, that's the good with the bad. Like, the more content, the better. But yeah, you're gonna get some clunkers,
Yeah.
but you're also gonna get some like hidden gems. That
You'll catch a fish eventually if you throw out
Yeah.
15.
I am very good at picking movies on like Netflix and like streaming services. It might take me a little bit. Give me 15, 20. I'll find
Yeah.
something, but I'm probably like 80 to 85%
I've started.
solid movies.
I've started some duds and have turned them off. I'm not.
Mhm.
I don't. Think
I don't
I'm
really
that
turn
great.
off movies.
I'll turn off a movie.
I will. Yeah.
I'll fall asleep.
No.
I don't doze off.
Shut the fuck. I swear to God, I'm so mad. Have we talked about this on the show?
Yeah, multiple times.
That Alex doesn't doze off. That's the dumbest shit. I want to set up cameras in your house so bad.
A little voyeurism.
I'm going to come over this weekend and just sit around your house.
Okay.
Just sit here. I'm not even going to say a word.
I'll tell you what. We went out the other night, and one of the places we ended up, instead of sitting at a table, they sat us at 2 chairs and a couch,
Yeah. Love seat.
love seat, and the chairs were comfortable.
Leather.
It was real nice. There were no lights on in this restaurant. Maybe is it a restaurant or a bar? I want to get it right.
It's a...
It's a bar.
Yeah, but it's
Depends
like a
on what they
cocktail.
serve.
It's like a cocktail lounge.
Yeah, I would say.
Cocktail
Yeah, I would
lounge.
say. Yeah.
Cocktail.
That's what it felt like, too.
And the lights were off. The vibe was immaculate.
It was priced like a cocktail lounge, too. I'll tell you that.
Sheesh.
Is it the one I'm thinking of downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've been there.
They don't
What?
hesitate in high prices.
No, and I was so goddamn hungry I fell right into the trap.
You're exactly who they're looking
Yeah.
for.
We
Drop-
ended up,
Dropped a little penny in there.
you know, had
It
to
was-
do it.
it was good, though.
Had to do it. We ended up at a speakeasy.
Yeah.
Never been
Nice.
to a speakeasy. That was pretty sick.
It's a little tight in there.
It was a little tight, but I genuinely felt like it could have been a speakeasy.
Yeah.
So
Charlie Chaplin movies playing and stuff.
it was sick.
I like a good Charlie Chaplin film.
There was like cocaine humor in it,
There was,
and I didn't
A big
expect
scene.
Didn't expect that.
yeah.
Shaman could be a bartender at a speakeasy.
Yeah, and he'll wear like a white button-up shirt, but have one of those bands on his like biceps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And he'll be wearing a vest. It's like red and striped.
I can picture myself.
White
doing
rag wiping off the
Yep.
bar like all day.
Yeah. Yep.
I could see it. I don't know what my favorite Netflix original is, but for whatever reason, when I think Netflix original, like the first that comes in my head is Bird Box.
that. Okay.
I didn't even realize that was a Netflix original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Sandra Bullock one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
One where you have to keep your eyes closed.
And it's not a great movie.
It's not.
It's not. I would rate it probably maybe a 5.5, 6. It's watchable, but it's kind of
They
boring.
don't show. They don't show what the.
No.
I kind of
No.
like that.
Yeah, because I feel
a-
like it's unique to every person.
It's supposed to symbolize fear.
Yeah.
Well, it is fear.
It's your biggest fear.
Yeah. How did they find that out?
I don't know.
Did they find that out?
Machine Gun Kelly told him.
That's probably.
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't. Would yours be?
My what?
Like if your biggest fear was pictured in front of you. I mean, that's a little deep to be asking you on a podcast, but be as honest as you want to be, I guess. Like seeing like someone drown in front of you, or like someone you care about burn, or you probably care about yourself more. Shaman definitely does. He'd see like himself. He'd see like an image
Yeah.
of himself like getting his dick chopped off or something.
I'd say me dying
Yeah, but how?
in a hospital bed.
That scares you worse than like getting shot in the head?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you get shot in the head, it's over. Done.
I mean, not necessarily. But,
Yeah, but
Or like tortured.
no, it's the knowing. Like usually when you get shot in the head, you don't know you're about to get shot in the head. But when you're in the hospital bed, like you know you're dying.
Yeah, but there's way worse than that.
I understand.
You could
there's
be like
worse
surrounded by your
methods.
loved ones and stuff.
I understand. I understand that. How are you gonna criticize my goddamn fear?
I was just thinking that. Like, it's being real.
Golly.
Because that's what I do.
What's your biggest fucking fear?
I don't know. Probably like
Snakes.
what?
Something stupid like snakes.
No. Being like boiled alive would suck. Having like my toenails that's ripped off, that's like a phobia. That's more than like a big fear thing. I'm scared of like being left out to sea with
Yeah,
no
you
boat.
you do have a thing
It's a
about
big
that.
fear of mine. Like
You go
I
on a
guess,
lot
like,
of boats for that.
drowning. You know what? I'm a
He,
good.
he manages his fear. I give him that. He like
I
he's
try-
not afraid
For
to
someone who's
step-
terrified of the ocean, you find yourself on the ocean. quite
I
a bit.
do, but I don't think being scared of things is a reason to not necessarily do things a lot of the time. So I try
Yeah.
to do it when it makes sense. Obviously, sometimes you're scared and you know you should
Nah.
be scared
Yep.
and you follow your instinct. But I know my fear is somewhat irrational, and I realize that.
Mm.
You know,
Mm-hmm. I hear you, brother.
kind of deep right there.
Damn. That's what we do.
I mean, just lulled me into a sense of confidence there, and like you have a gift. Lie down on my couch.
Lie down on my lap.
Seeing that, and then you made it weird.
All right. Have you watched The Last Kingdom?
Yes,
That's a good one.
that's a good one.
That's like, it's kind of Game of Thronesy, but without the magic, right?
Yeah, isn't it like Vikings?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the last English, I don't know, lords
it was
fighting against
It was
the
before
Vikings.
England was united.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty good.
yeah, it's very good. Didn't they do a spin-off on it too?
I think so.
It's crazy to think how dirty people were back then.
They were
Oh,
so
dude.
dirty.
Just imagine.
I couldn't live back then. Like I mean,
yeah, with your mentality right now,
Yeah.
but back then you would have been fucking dirty just as bad as them.
yeah, but if I went back in time, bro, I'd have been like just spraying people.
All right, so if you could go back in time and take like an AK-47.
Bro, you'd be a fucking
Yeah, but I'm
god.
saying, like, what year would you like not be able to take over the world? Like,
Well, are we diving deep into
or if you
it?
had a tank.
Okay, but you have to think about the extracurriculars. The AK-47, you need bullets.
I understand.
Assuming that you can use it for as long as you need to.
Enough. Like you're taking the equipment. Like you don't have one magazine.
Right.
Like
Okay. Taking what are we doing? The tank or the gun?
I don't know.
I feel like, I mean, tank, you're going relatively close to modern day.
No.
I'm not, when I say close, I mean like 1800s.
Okay, I'll give you that. I thought you were gonna say like 1960.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So
I say a tank would be like
a modern day tank.
You have to think about the artillery they had back then, which could take out a tank.
Could it?
Yeah.
Like back when? Could like Genghis Khan take out a tank?
No. I'm talking about like
like I don't know. They had bombs.
Oh
right?
yeah. But
they had
like,
bombs and stuff. I don't know though.
Yeah. Nah.
No, that's why I said like 1800 because like.
I mean, those things can.
I feel like a gun would be more effective, to be honest.
Yeah. I think a gun you can't go.
Would be more frightening.
You can't. Like even revolutionary is too much because they have guns that can shoot right back at you.
Yeah. No, I would say
you have to do like.
Not like that though.
Not like that, but
you'd go to the Civil War battlefield and just mow people down.
That's true. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
You have to think about your risk more than your damage output. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. People would think you were a god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I just
You'd only
said.
have to shoot a few rounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just shoot one guy from 100 yards away or something. Bam.
Yeah. And they can't see the bullet fly.
Exactly.
So they're like, you're smiting them or whatever. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, there's nothing left. They just have a hole in them.
Yeah.
I would say probably. When was it like the crossbow big and shit? I'd say 14?
1300s?
Yeah, 1400s. Yeah. Definitely around there, I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
What about an Apache helicopter?
Bro!
Apache helicopter.
How many people would shit their pants if they were about to get into a fight and then that thing comes over the trees?
I would today, and I know what it is. Yeah, that's wild to think about. You can't go backwards in time, though, if time travel was theoretically possible. You could go forward, I guess.
Yeah, because it has one set.
Why can't you go backwards if you can go forwards?
Well, you can't, go forwards, technically, but if you figure out how to go faster than the speed of light,
right,
you can go in rotation of the... with the rotation of the Earth. I don't understand it, but, more time will pass on Earth than for you.
You're right.
Yeah, they did.
So you would
technically,
technically wouldn't be traveling in the future, into the future.
The new Buzz Lightyear movie. That's what he pretty much did. He went faster than the speed of light. So his travel time compared to the planet he was on, was a lot different.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Okay, I get that.
So it would be a year for you.
It's relative,
and it would be 20 years on Earth, something like that.
Like Interstellar.
Yeah, I guess. Sure. Yeah. Anyway, we are way off topic.
My favorite Netflix original is The Witcher.
Off of the video game.
Yep.
What came first?
The video game.
Okay.
Video game, then the graphic novels and the show.
The graphic novels came after the video game.
Yeah, I believe so.
Interesting.
He's not the Witcher anymore.
Bro, and it's...
Superman.
Yeah. He got dropped by a lot, and people are pissed.
Why?
Because he had created differences with the writers of The Witcher, because he's a very big fan of keeping things, correct to the origin. And obviously writers tend to have their free thoughts and stuff and work away from the original storyline. Mm-hmm. And he wanted it to be kept the same, or as close as you could. And they had a difference, and that's why they supposedly got rid of him. Mm-hmm. And there's a petition going around to fire the writers and keep him. Damn. And then the whole thing with DC was bullshit. So, yeah.
Here's a garbage show.
Garbage.
That's really good. Love is Blind.
Oh, yeah.
Have you watched that?
My wife watched it, so I've seen parts of it.
I have not seen it.
So these people, it's kind of like, it's not speed dating because they have time for their dates, but there's a wall in between them and they can't see each other. So you have to build your connection not off of you, like looks. And then they end up meeting and they're supposed to get engaged and they have to get married in like 3 months or something like that.
I think I saw an ad for it. But
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a shitty show, but it's pretty good.
Say it did really well. I know.
One of the guys I remember, because you can't see the like people, he was like, "Would it be hard for me to lift you up?"
Damn.
Yeah, it's like, because you can tell who's a shitty person and who's.
I don't think that's a shitty thing to ask. It's a preference.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's a preference. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, it's a preference, and people have no right to dictate what other people prefer.
Yeah.
Right. But like, I don't like if I would ask that person, they have no idea how strong I am. Like, I could be a $110.
Yeah, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
But yeah, it's like a very misleading question. Like, the average person could probably lift, an average sized person, but
if you answered me like that, I'd be like, all right, you told me all I need to know. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
That's all, Your Honor.
Do you remember me talking about Midnight Mass?
Yes.
Do you remember that show?
No,
It was the vampire show.
no, I don't remember
But
at all.
it's not like vampires because it's angels. So good. I don't think there's ever going to be like a season 2 or anything.
I hate when they do that.
Well, it ended. They didn't really leave anything open.
They
at
didn't.
all.
Yeah, they didn't leave it open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But really good.
Speaking of that, R.I.P. to another show.
R.I.P.
1899.
Didn't
got
even give
canceled.
him a chance.
Oh, they canceled it.
Canceled.
Yup. It's because you have to watch the whole season to understand what happened throughout the episodes.
Okay.
Like, you are confused up until even at the end, but you understand what you're confused about during the season.
And nowadays,
up until
people have a very short.
yeah, so like
attention
if you watch the
span.
first 2 episodes, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Like Corey and I both said we were.
Mhm.
So you had to watch the whole, and it came out like 6 days before Wednesday, so everyone watched that show.
Wait, it came out when?
right before Wednesday.
How many days?
Like 6 days.
6 days before Wednesday, so Tuesday.
Shut the fuck up. It's actually Thursday.
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe, I don't know.
Have you watched any Queer Eye?
Pardon me?
That's a show.
No, I know. I know. Queer for the straight guy. That like that.
But it's just Queer Eye.
But it's a new one.
Yeah.
That show came out in like the 90s.
It did originally.
Yeah.
But it's a new one.
Is it the same concept?
Yeah, I think this one they changed like everything about the person. But it's good. It gets a little emotional. But it's another one of those shows that I got roped into watching with the wife.
And you got stuck.
And I was like, this ain't too bad.
Cried a little bit.
It gets you, man.
I don't watch it, but people at work. I work with a lot of women. And
Mhm.
Bridgerton. You guys ever heard of that?
We watched Bridgerton when we had COVID.
See, Alex knows.
There's so much sex in it.
Really?
Bro.
Might have to
Everybody
check
at
that
work.
out.
Everybody at work watches that and listens to like murder podcasts.
Bah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
One I prefer. It's that Will Smith movie, Bright.
A lot of people didn't like that movie.
Why?
I don't really like Will Smith movies.
Well, is it because of the Chris Rock thing?
No.
You don't like Men in Black?
I take back what I said. It's about 50-50 though.
It's like an Adam Sandler thing. It's like his
Yeah.
early ones are
Way
good.
more than that. Name 5 bad Will Smith movies.
I never said they were bad. I said I don't like them.
It's a preference. We just talked about this,
It's horseshit.
but I liked it. They opened it for.
I don't even know what it's about.
It's about racism.
No, it ain't. Well, no, that's bullshit, bro. They're talking
Oh,
about
shit.
fucking fairies and fucking trolls and shit, and people. Oh, it's about racism.
It is.
about non-existing creatures,
No,
bro.
but
Symbolism.
It's a symbolism.
Classist is what it's about, not racism. Classist.
Well, it sounded like you're getting mad about the racism
Yeah.
being like standing for something. Like
It was.
no, I know. No, he said it's about classism.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
the
but
trolls are like the underclass people.
yeah, but the trolls are a race of people.
What race?
Trolls.
They're not people though.
I know, but that's the point. It's symbolism.
Bro, it's like
I can't explain symbolism.
it's like us treating a dog like a dog though. Like it's not a person.
No, but like it's just like
Planet of the Apes. I don't know.
it's like Bird Box. How that monster symbolizes fear. What?
I don't know where you're going with that.
I
but-
don't know.
No, it's symbolism.
Yeah, I get the symbolism part, but
All right, it's not
attri-
about racism. Go ahead while you enjoy
I
it.
attribute it to classism, where like you know how even in today's like real society, there's the elite who treats people below them like shit, and like
That's human instinct.
yeah,
You put humans together long enough, they'll form classes.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and that's
Humans
what they
are very
did.
tribal.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they did in the movie. Like there was still gangbangers of all sorts of sizes and shit. Like the trolls with the Mexicans, with the fucking police fighting both of them. Like
I feel like you're digging a little bit deeper, Shaman.
no, I'm just saying what the movie was about.
Yeah.
Alright.
What is he? Is he a fictional character, or is he playing?
Will Smith's a police officer.
Yeah, Will Smith plays a police officer. He gets a new partner, and he's like the hiree the token hiree,
Okay.
right? And no one wants him on the thing because supposedly all the trolls or whatever they are.
So he's good enough to be on. He compared him to a dog. He's good enough to be a police officer.
one out of, and I didn't compare them to
You
be
did.
a
I don't
dog.
think he compared them.
Yeah,
He
They
used a
we
different
treat a
in
dog like a dog. They're trolls. We treat them like trolls. But he's not. I don't know.
well,
Like you're-
they had
Little
better
Mermaid
strength.
all over again.
Oh, shut up.
Stop that. Have you seen Squid Game?
Just move it on. Move it on.
I still have not seen that actually.
You should watch it, man. Has it been spoiled?
Yeah, pretty much.
Have
You know how it ends?
Pretty much.
I've seen most of it, and I know how it ends, so I'm not gonna like watch it
Yeah.
through all the way again. But
There's a sequel coming.
really,
I heard that.
Yep.
thinking back to like old stuff. Who? Oh, first of all, who would win in a Squid Game? Like out of us?
Not me.
No,
I'd
I
say
don't know.
probably you.
really. You guys are stronger than me, though. Probably, right? Maybe not. I'm kind
I'm definitely fucking stronger than you, but I
of
don't.
maybe.
I feel like you'd have a slight chance, like just because you're more athletic.
What they do, like tug of war and stuff. So like,
Yeah, but I guess it depends on the
Yeah, it
challenge.
depends.
that
It does depend on the challenge. Yeah.
yeah. If I knew I was going in, I'd bulk up. Ugh. Take some HGH.
Go to Mexico. You
I
can
was about to
just
say,
get it
you
like
could have got that
nothing.
shit in Mexico. Oh my god.
Did you watch? Going back a little bit. Orange is the New Black is Netflix original, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
Did you ever watch that?
Never
I
watched
saw
it.
a couple episodes here and there.
Really?
Never
Yeah.
watched it.
Huh. I stopped.
That one had a lot of sex in it too.
Yeah.
Different kind,
It's
but it was a
it was
little rapey at times too. But
Yeah.
I mean,
It was-
I've seen those parts of the show, but
really,
yeah, bro, they were all over fucking like Facebook and Twitter and shit.
most of them
Face-
weren't even that. Like the scenes weren't even that hot.
Yeah.
though, like,
No.
it's like normal looking dumpy chicks in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No offense. To
You ever
any-
see those?
If any of you out there are locked up in the pen in the clink,
Bro, you ever see those they're like PayPal things for prisoners and shit, and they do like a video like, hey, if you want to talk, this is my
hey, if there is
account.
anybody in prison right now listening to this, write us whatever. We will have you on. We'll do whatever. We'll read a letter aloud. We'll do whatever to communicate with a prisoner. That would be cool.
That'd be dope. But
I am down.
Corey's looking for love.
I'm not looking for love. I just I'm interested. I want people got stories to tell and I want to hear it. You know, I'm here for it. I heard we're big in the women's correctional facility.
Have you watched You?
Me?
You?
Have I?
Yeah,
Have I watched what?
You. Just fuck. You
You kind of fell for
I
it.
did.
though.
No, but my wife has, and I saw parts of it, and I know what it's about.
Have you?
Nah.
Have you?
I've seen some episodes.
No. It's weird. It's like stalkerish, but like you root for the stalker.
Yeah,
It's weird, kind of Dexterish.
yeah. One show that's amazing that I've never seen even one scene from, Ozarks or Ozark.
Yeah.
You've never seen it?
Not
Why?
a smidge.
Why?
It is.
I don't know.
Watch it
I would
tonight.
say the first
Maybe?
season is
You're
so
not.
much better. Then it kind of,
Yeah.
like all shows kind of do. They
I
get away.
listened to a podcast with Jason Bateman in it. I love the guy.
It's a good show.
It's funny.
The wife is so annoying.
Bro, I'd have killed her. I'd have straight up killed her.
Well, he didn't have to kill her. He could have.
He could have just walked away.
Yeah.
That's what I'd have done. Cheated on me for how fucking long? Hey.
Yeah, I don't think.
Hey.
Bro, I'd have been like, fuck this bitch. I'm out.
That's pretty early on, though, but
Okay.
Yeah, no, you find that
that
out.
might be episode 1. Actually.
That is episode 1.
All right.
But yeah, give it a shot.
Give it a whirl.
I'd recommend it. It's a very good show.
You got The Irishman.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's so long.
It is.
It's so long. You
It
have
gets
to like
dry.
take breaks.
Yeah, it gets dry. You know, every now and then.
Yeah, spit on it. The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
I've
What do
never
you
seen
mean?
it.
You ever watched it?
No.
Never seen it.
Don't with that hand. I don't like that. It's a good show.
Have you seen the Lost in Space?
Oh yeah.
Show?
Just the first season. I haven't watched the second.
Second
season.
one is not as good, but it's still up there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you know what Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is about?
No one cares.
I don't know.
They do care. It's a group of girls. This guy, I don't know if it's her parents or if they're in like a cult.
Okay.
They convince them that the world's ending, and they're in a bunker, and then like they get let out, and she's like been in a bunker for like the last 18 years, thinking the world's ended, and
oh.
then gets out.
I was like,
So it's like Blast from the Past.
Yeah, pretty much, but it's a little different.
A little different.
It's a little different.
Right.
Screw you guys.
No. That's all right.
It's not.
It's all right.
Go
baby.
ahead.
The
Going
Crown.
home.
Have you
Going
watched
home.
The Crown?
I heard of it. I have not seen
It's the
it.
British Empire.
Yeah, I can't stress enough that I don't give a fuck about the British Empire. I don't care. It's ridiculous to me that in this day and age we have kings and queens and we treat them like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely
They're not
absurd.
needed. Like,
Absolutely absurd.
yeah.
I shall not kneel before you. I might though if the queen was there, but no, I don't think I would. I don't think I
She's
would.
dead.
There's
Still a queen.
there's gonna be a new queen. I don't think there's a queen right now.
Well, isn't Prince what's his name? Well, King what's his name married?
King Charles.
Yeah, isn't he married?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's how that works.
I don't know if he's married to that lady he cheated on Princess Diana with.
Did he cheat or did she cheat?
He was in love with. If you would have watched The Crown, you would see that he was in love with the old girl. I forget her name. Camilla.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had
And
problems.
then the government killed Princess Diana.
Yeah, definitely.
But whatever.
Queen's Gambit.
Haven't watched it.
Do you know what it's about?
Chess.
Chess. A little girl that plays chess.
Isn't it based off a true story?
I think so.
Sure. 50s and 60s.
Yeah, I thought it was.
T-Grade King.
It won 11 Emmys.
Damn. It was a good show. Tiger King.
Yeah.
I only watched like a couple episodes, maybe
Really?
a couple episodes of it.
Nobody watched Tiger King 2. I don't know if he should be in jail, to be honest.
Would that show have been popular if the coronavirus didn't hit
No.
right then?
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
That was a weird time.
That was a
It
really
was.
weird time.
I watched the Sandman. And I thought it was pretty good.
Mr. Sandman.
Another one of those, like weird shows.
I remember talking about that. We're missing a huge one.
Yeah, I was trying to, save it.
All right. Mindhunter. Have you watched that?
No.
I haven't finished it, but it's about the
A detective?
Sort of. They're like the Criminal Minds, whatever that task force is called. It's like the first two guys
It's like
who
the
do
BU,
that.
the behavioral something. Behavioral
analysis unit.
BAU.
BAU, it is.
BAU.
Yeah.
Behavioral analysis
Yeah.
unit.
Yeah. So it's like it's two
Criminal
guys
Minds.
who basically interview all these serial killers that are in prison to try to understand how their minds work. Pretty good. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Nope.
I don't know what that is.
That's it's called an anthology. So it's about, there's like 4 different westerns in it, and they all are like completely different themes. Like there's one about a cowboy who's the fastest gun in the West, but a faster gun comes, and that one's a musical.
Oh yeah.
And then there's one where it's about a guy who has a puppet, I think.
I don't think
that's in a traveling.
It doesn't sound great.
It's really good. It is really good.
I think I saw like a clip of the fastest gun in the West one.
Yeah. And then you have Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
It's like
Oh, but it's like
Wednesday.
more adult.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely darker. Like, it is very satanic.
Cool.
So if
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not into
it's-
that kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, hands down, it's
I would not
definitely
watch
like a
that.
cult kind of.
Yeah. It's pretty sick. In a good way.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched BoJack Horseman?
I haven't.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I think I've seen a couple episodes, but
It's super like he's like a depressed actor, like horse, but everybody's different animals. It's
Yeah.
you gotta look past that. My wife can't do it with like
No.
animation.
What
She has a
Big
real
Mouth?
hard time. Oh, I like that. First time I ever watched that on a plane. It was not good.
The hormone monster.
Yeah. The girl's literally talking to her vagina in a mirror. You never seen it?
no.
It's weird because it's about kids in school, like, but they're like going through puberty. It's animated. They're like going through
I've
puberty.
seen clips, but
Yeah, but it's like
Bruh.
super adult humor, but
Mhm.
it's kids. It's weird. It's weird, but it's funny as shit.
Here's another weird show that I got sucked into. Cheer.
Yeah.
nope. Oh, is that the one where like people were pissed off?
No, these are like college girls.
Okay.
But that kid got in trouble too.
The one guy did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. My wife watched that.
Yeah, it's one of it's like Last Chance. Is Last Chance You a Netflix show?
I don't-
Maybe. I don't know actually.
I know they have Last Chance You like basketball. It's a Netflix, but I don't know if
No, because I've seen it on Hulu, so I don't think it's just Netflix.
okay.
I'll throw another crappy movie out. Hubie Halloween.
Bro,
Yeah.
So bad.
most of his new shit is crap.
Well, Uncut Gems and stuff is good.
Yeah,
But like the ones where he's just doing it to
Yeah.
do it, like
Cash and checks.
yeah, I mean, you can't complain.
hey,
I mean,
that man's done all he needed to do.
we haven't. It'd be fair to mention too, like the Netflix original comedy specials.
I didn't even look at those to see.
I mean, I have a ton of favorite. I don't want to sit here and rattle off all of them, but
I
there's
know
a
Nate
ton.
Bargatze has a really.
There's some
good-
bad ones on there too. There are some clunkers,
Yeah,
but Santino has a new one came out today,
really.
Really?
I like his.
as of recording this today, I think. But yeah,
Hmm.
but yeah, there's if you're into stand-up comedy, I would rather go. I think in most cases, I would rather go to a comedy show over a concert.
Yeah,
I've never been to a comedy show, so I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Just go this weekend.
let's go.
All right, we will.
I like it.
It's a date.
You can hold us to it.
Yeah.
I here's an interesting way to watch a comedy special. I heard about it on the podcast I listened to at work.
On we
Go to a movie theater. Like
For a comedy
sometimes people,
special?
yeah, sometimes
never heard
people
of
will
that.
release their. Kevin Hart did it, and someone else did it.
Yeah, I've seen that. They do like a
Yeah.
special showing of something. Yeah.
And it's supposed to feel like you're there. Like obviously,
Yeah.
it'd be better to go see them at the theater, like in real life. But like, then you still get the contagious laughter
Yeah.
of the audience.
I don't know if I would like that though.
It's better than watching on your
You
couch.
miss jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
I like my couch a lot. I think you're underestimating the love of my couch. But we gotta mention the most popular Netflix show of all time.
Maybe even one of the most popular shows of all time.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll see if it stands the test of
Well,
time.
I have one more honorable
It has to
mention.
end.
One more honorable mention. The Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
First, I liked the first season. The second season was a little.
Yeah, and I haven't watched the third season yet.
I didn't even know there was a third season.
Yeah.
But
All right.
We missed a bunch, but most popular Netflix show of all time. Shaman. You know,
Stranger Things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
You've never seen any of that.
Nope.
Really? That's like you would love that shit.
That's
Yeah.
what he said.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Go home
Yeah.
tonight and watch it. You go home, watch Stranger Things. You go home, you're home. You go downstairs and watch Ozark.
Ozark.
Yeah,
Or
Ozarks.
any other.
I'd recommend
or
Ozark.
start from episode 1, and what do I recommend you on every episode that we've ever done, and you've never watched any of them, so you could just start episode 1 and work your way. And then
Anywho, Stranger Things. It's a freaking powerhouse.
yeah,
It's a little weird that like all the kids are like now adults.
tough, man. It's tough casting a show with
Yeah.
kids.
Especially
That's
with
why
such
twins
long-
are such a big thing in Hollywood because
But even twins grow up.
because you can shoot them twice as fast.
Yeah,
You
that's
swap
true.
them in and out because kids have a limit to how
That's
many
true.
hours they shoot.
Yeah.
So if they look exactly the same, you just swap them in and
That's
out
true.
without anybody knowing.
Yeah.
Full House.
Big Daddy with Adam Sandler. That's how they did it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how it ends. We'll see.
We will see.
We will see.
Tune in. All right, what did you watch? Did anybody watch anything new?
Yeah.
Go.
I watched last night The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
The Man.
oh,
from
with
U.N.C.L.E.
Henry Cavill.
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
It's a show from the 60s. It's like a spy show, like,
like
very
James Bond.
very James Bondy. And this movie is a lot like, have you seen The Kingsman?
Yeah.
It's a lot like that. It's super quirky. And like, have you seen clips of like Batman from the 60s where
Yeah.
like the fight
The
scenes are
campy
like,
Batman.
It's campy.
Yeah.
It's that's the word. It's campy. The movie's campy at times too.
Okay.
It's really good though.
It
I
is
really
good.
enjoy-
It was very underrated when it
They
came out.
they opened it up to start like a franchise. I don't know if
Yep.
that's ever going to happen or not. But
It probably won't. Because it's been
it's been a while.
yeah.
I think it was like 2017.
There's
or
a
something.
shot in that movie because I just saw this where he like does this like flick thing
Yeah.
when he's about to fight, and that was totally improvised. But they messed up editing it because right before he does that move, like he does it and then he grows a beard. Like it's weird. Like because they stitched it together.
Yeah.
Bro, it's fucking weird.
That's cool. You didn't notice?
I didn't know.
So, didn't
Yeah.
even matter. Alex didn't notice.
Didn't notice. Still a good movie to me.
I didn't really watch anything new. I caught some of Twister.
Ooh.
Um,
That's up there with Armageddon and some of the best movies ever made.
it should have been included in the bad scene episode.
Which
Because there's
scene?
one scene, bro, a house rolls onto the highway.
Oh, and they just drive right
They
through.
drive
it?
through one window, across the wall, through the other window,
Yeah.
and keep going on the highway.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think
It's
a truck
pretty
could have done
bad.
that. Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
It was cool though.
It was cool,
It was cool though.
but I was like, come on.
Come on now.
And then the national championship, the NCAA football
Oh
national
my
championship.
God.
I just want to get it off my chest. This is what's wrong with college football. There should not be that big of a discrepancy in talent in the national championship game.
Yeah.
It
And
is
that's-
absolutely ridiculous. That's why I am not a huge fan of college football.
So how would you fix it?
I don't know.
I really think, and I think they're going to start in a couple years, expanded playoff.
I
much
agree
better.
with that.
Or cap recruits, or like cap the amount of recruits, like star.
Then you're just going to get people not like it's the same
They'll
thing.
wait a year
It's
so
the
they can
same
get picked
thing
up
when
next
we
year.
played
Maybe.
softball. Like we were in a rec league team, and their teams were only allowed to have 2 travel ball players, so they just wouldn't register.
That
I
doesn't
don't-
work like
I
that
don't know
in
how-
college football. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how to
what
fix
I
it.
was
I'm not
saying,
gonna.
like how he was playing it, like you could only recruit like a number of 5-star recruits.
Yeah, I don't know that that's
but
the
then
answer anyway.
somebody would bomb on purpose.
I don't know. I don't know.
So or like they talk to the coach like, okay, shoot for this, and you'll be a 3-star, not a 4-star.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I don't
know.
know how any of that works, and I don't know how to fix it. I just know I like the NFL.
I do believe like the best start to it is expanding the playoffs because you don't get 4 teams just based off what people.
Yeah. Expanding it
think.
probably would help. Expanding the playoffs probably would help.
I will say that game last night helped me hit a real nice parlay.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much. So I'll take it.
All right. Well,
Did you watch anything?
I just been watching a lot of Law and Order SVU.
Did you start from the beginning?
Yep. The earlier ones are so much better than the new ones. The
really?
New ones are
Even though they don't
ass.
have the technology that they have nowadays.
Bro, the new ones are just ass. It's just like repetitive now. It's like,
I mean, there's only so many sex crimes you can.
yeah,
commit.
but like they try to mingle in with like Chicago Fire.
When does
and
it? When
shit.
does it start? Like what year?
It's like 2000, I think.
Oh, I thought it was earlier than that.
I know NYPD Blue was like
Oh,
Well,
okay.
no, like regular Law and Orders, yeah, have been on for since like
Okay.
the 90s. and
SVU
shit.
was the
SVUs, I think.
which one's SVU? The one with
Ice Cube
I,
or Ice T.
Yeah.
Ice T. I'm sorry.
Ice-T. Is that the one with the bald guy Olivia
yeah, Olivia and Stabler.
Stabler?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Such a cop name.
yeah.
Stabler. All right. Yeah. Maybe I'll get into some SVU.
Yeah, start from the beginning. Very good.
Mhm.
Munch. Yeah,
a lot.
he's my favorite.
All right.
Well, as usual, follow us on the social medias on
Mhm.
Twitter, or not Twitter. We don't have Twitter. Instagram and Facebook. I want to say R.I.P. to Duke the dog. He was a homie. Passed away.
R.I.P. Duke.
That's all. Until next time.
Stay safe.